Under this zodiac sign, some of history's most famous explorers, irresistible beauties, and passionate lovers were born. Let's turn back through the pages of history and look at the defining traits of prominent figures born between October 23rd and November 21st. According to astrologers, Scorpios are destined to rule during this period. The Egyptian king Scorpion is featured in several Hollywood blockbusters, and such a pharaoh did indeed exist. In fact, there were two, Scorpion I and Scorpion II. They lived between 3300 and 3200 BC. While we don't know their zodiac signs, we do know Egypt's most famous ruler was born under the sign of Scorpio. Cleopatra is often seen as the archetype of a femme fatale, a trait many Scorpio women share. Her rise to the throne was marked by scandal. Tradition required her to marry her brother, but she refused, which sparked a civil war. Later, Cleopatra's natural charisma allowed her to win over the era's most powerful men, including Julius Caesar. The marriage of Austrian Archduchess Marie Antoinette forged an alliance between two of Europe's most influential dynasties, the House of Habsburg and the House of Bourbon. At age 14, she left Vienna for good. In Strasbourg, her entire entourage left her. She even had to change into French clothes, symbolizing her rebirth as Marie Antoinette. Her marriage to Louis XVI was overshadowed by the deaths of 139 people in a firework accident, which earned her a reputation as a spoiled girl. Jean-Jacques Rousseau even attributed the phrase "let them eat cake" to her. She survived several close calls during the French Revolution before finally being led to the guillotine, where she met her fate with a proud and fearless dignity. Mikhail Bulgakov's third wife, the inspiration for Margarita in The Master and Margarita, was another captivating Scorpio woman. Elena Bulgakova left her husband, a USSR senior military official, for the impoverished writer. Her dedication led to the novel's publication 26 years after his death. This achievement stands as a testament to the Scorpio trait of unrelenting persistence. Scorpio's determination and ambition have also led them to uncharted territories. Christopher Columbus, hoping to reach India by sailing west, ended up discovering two unknown continents. Many other notable explorers were also born under the sign of Scorpio. Poor Portuguese nobleman Ferdinand Magellan set out with 5 Spanish ships in 1519, discovering the Strait of Magellan and quelling a mutiny along the way, though he was killed in the Philippines. His crew completed the circumnavigation, marking the first documented journey around the world. French explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville began his circumnavigation on November 15, 1766, with the first female circumnavigator, Jean Barrett, disguised as a man. The first Russian circumnavigator, Ivan Krusenstern, embarked on his expedition in 1803 aboard a ship aptly named Hope. While stopping at the Marquesas Islands, Krusenstern tattooed his wife's name on his arm. Upon their return, all members of the voyage received unique 8-pointed silver medals. Even James Cook, who circumnavigated the globe 3 times, was born under the sign of Scorpio. He met his end in the Hawaiian Islands, killed while attempting to take native chief hostage, and was partially eaten after his death. Scorpio's intense ambition can sometimes manifest in darker ways. Albert de Gondi was so fixated on eradicating the Huguenot elite that he urged Charles IX to attack them during his sister's wedding, sparking the massacre of St. Bartholomew. Leon Trotsky was driven by a fervent vision of world revolution, and it was largely due to his efforts that the communists seized power in Russia during the October Revolution. Later, he became the first commander-in-chief of the Red Army and initiated the Terror. King Edward III of England was consumed by a desire to claim the French throne, which sparked the start of the 100 Years' War. During this time, the plague swept through England. History's grim tales are mirrored by the legend of the Greek hunter Orion, who quarreled with Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, and was killed by a Scorpio. Fittingly, Scorpio's color is garnet, symbolizing passion. Astrologers consider Scorpios the most intense lovers. Queen Joanna of Castile loved her husband, Philip the Handsome, so deeply that she went mad with grief after his death. Traveling with his coffin across the country for months, earning her the nickname Joanna the Mad. Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent's legendary love for his concubine-turned-wife Roxolana became famous throughout Europe, despite his brutal military campaigns. The Roman Emperor Vespasian, known for the phrase "money doesn't stink" due to his tax on public restrooms, fell in love at the age of 30. A patrician and senator by birth, he married Flavia Domitilla, though she had to prove in court that she was freeborn. Despite their different statuses, he married her and remained devoted until her death, never remarrying, even after becoming emperor. According to one version, he began building the Colosseum in her honor, initially calling it the Flavian Amphitheater during its construction. Scorpio's season also coincides with Halloween. Fittingly, the tarot card representing Scorpio is Death, number 13. Even the most famous vampire novel, Dracula, was written by Scorpio-born Bram Stoker. Scorpio is a water sign, and astrologers say Scorpios harmonize best with other water signs Cancer and Pisces and earth signs, such as Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's all for now, Wanderer. And so the zodiac will continues its journey onward.